Kathy. If you don't know me, I'm a top-rated silver power seller. I started selling small here in my New York City apartment, just selling things that are from my home, and my business grew and grew and grew. I was on QVC for over 6 years as a product presenter, and I'm still in brick and mortar retail. I've been in brick and mortar for over 25 years, and I blend that with my QVC experience. And what I really like to do is practical tips that you can use and that are understandable to grow your online business. Katrina's with me. Katrina's in Texas. I'm going to pop Katrina up so she can introduce herself.
Hello, I'm Katrina. I'm a top-rated bronze power seller. I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I do this part-time to sort of help contribute financially. And I've been doing it about a year, but I've completely immersed myself in it, and learning from Kathy has taken me from not knowing anything to feeling like I know a lot more than the average eBay seller. So listen to her advice because she's awesome.
She's such a doll. I love Katrina because she's helping me. And this is my organization in the background because I happen to really like Wicker. So, and those are the names of some of my classes that I do. What we're doing today is we're focusing on eBay titles, because a lot of times when I do a private consultation, what I notice is one of the main reasons why people are having a slump in sales or some difficulty with sales is their titles. Now, some of it might be because you're doing practices that got you good search results maybe a couple of years ago before Cassini. Some is people are doing what's called keyword stuffing. They're just taking a bunch of keywords and sort of shoving them together and putting them up as a title because they've been taught to just get a lot of keywords and put them together. So I'm seeing different things with people's titles. You want to write a great title. If you think about it, when you're looking at somebody's listing, the things, and especially if they're on mobile, I've got my phone with me, is the things that are going to really, really matter on your listing are your title, your pictures, and your item specifics, because they're the first things that the shopper is going to see. The title is incredibly important because it's eBay Cassini search, and it's also Google, Yahoo, and Bing, because they're going to grab the information that you put in your title, and that's what's going to be fed to the search engines, and that's what the Google spiders are looking at. Yes, absolutely, they look at your item specifics. Absolutely, they look at your description. But your title is incredibly important for the search engines. And the other thing is, which a lot of people don't think about, is your title is important to shoppers. It makes it much easier for the shopper to understand what they're buying. If it's a clear, specific title with good keyword choice, I glance right at the title and I know what I'm buying. It's the red dress size 12. It's the Ford hubcap for a 56 Ford or whatever it is. So I know exactly from the title what the item is. Does everybody understand that? So I think a lot of times people forget that. We're so busy with our keywords, we forget that, yes, I want eBay search to find me. Yes, I want Google search to find me, but I want to be understandable to my shopper so they know what they're buying. It helps them to make the choice to come in on my item and to buy it. Great. Yes, and I can see the group chat, you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good. So what I'm going to do is we have 5 listings. And the first one is Kathleen Jackson. And is she in here? I'm just going to scoot in here and see if we see Kathleen. I see Kimberly. Hi. Yes, Kathleen's here. Yay, Kathleen. Kathleen, we are going to work on you first. Okay? So now we're going to do screen share. And then I'm going to pop over. And I've got to pull up my screen. So hang on, you guys, just for a second. Kathleen's listing, just for you to know, is a Vogue pattern. And that's what we're going to be looking at first. So those of you who sell sewing patterns, Kathleen's listing is going to help you. So this is where we're going to go first. Okay? So can everybody see that? Do you see Kathleen's listing? Is that what you're saying, Katrina?
Yes.
Okay. So this is a Vogue pattern, Vogue 2344, Yves Saint Laurent woman's tailored jumpsuit sewing pattern, size 8 to 12, new. And I went on eBay. So the first thing I always do is I open up a browser, hi Mark, and I search for Vogue 2344 to see if she comes up. Kathleen, you do. From what I see right now is 2 of these right now, and you are the best price, just to let you know. For sewing patterns, absolutely you're going to go with the brand name and the sewing pattern number first. So Kathleen, absolutely perfect on that. Vogue 2344. Then yes, the designer is very important because this is a designer sewing pattern. So then Vogue 2344, Yves Saint Laurent, and this is really a matter of taste. So, because I'm going to be honest with you, this is a good title. And everybody, this is why it's a good title. She's got what it is. It's Vogue 2344. She's got the brand, Yves Saint Laurent. Then she's telling you what it is. It's a women's tailored jumpsuit sewing pattern, size 8 to 12. Just to let you know, you don't need to put the condition, and it's best if you don't put the condition in the title. The way you know it's new is eBay's doing it for you, item condition. So Google doesn't like things like condition notes in the title, so it's best not to do that. Now, what I would have done, because, and this is being very nitsy, but Kathleen, you're a good seller, so I'm going to get real nitsy with you. We can see Kathleen is top rated plus, yay, with 100% positive feedback. Who would be looking for this? People would be looking for this that want to buy an Yves Saint Laurent pattern or want to buy a Vogue pattern. So that you've got covered. But I think is that people would be searching for a jumpsuit more than a woman's tailored jumpsuit. So I would go Vogue 2344, Yves Saint Laurent jumpsuit sewing pattern. And then I would do woman's tailored and then size 8 to 12 new. Does that help you, Kathleen? Yes, no? I'm figuring yes. Good. So again, excellent, excellent listing. Just a matter of switching the keywords around a little bit, because just to let you know, with Google, whatever you put first is what Google emphasizes. So you always want the most important keywords to be in your listing. So for instance, and Kathleen didn't do this, is you wouldn't want to put the word new at the beginning of the listing. So it wouldn't be new Vogue 2344, because I'll see people do this sometimes. And then Yves Saint Laurent women's tailored jumpsuit. You leading with what it actually is, the Vogue 2344, is absolutely what you want to be doing. Great. And now I am going to go on to the next one. Now the next one is Brittany. And I'm just going to check and see if Brittany's here. Do we see Brittany? Brittany, if you're around, jump into the chat. Okay, because I don't see you.
A lot of them aren't being able to get on to Hangouts on their mobile.
Oh, because she's on mobile. Okay, so we'll go along. So let me find Brittany. And what Brittany had was a boy's life jacket. So let me pull that up. And it's not showing it yet. Okay, let me keep pulling it up. Get Brittany's life jacket up here. It's nice too to look at something that's a spring summer item, because that's certainly coming in. Oh, there we go. Yay! Okay. So this is Brittany's item. This is a boy's life jacket with swim shorts, swimming trunk, summer beach lake, water kid play. And this is, I'm really, really glad she pulled this one up. So just to let you know, the first thing you'd want to do is take out this W and the slash. It's best to do absolutely minimal punctuation. And again, years ago, a W with a slash might be a good idea. And absolutely, you want to let people know that they're getting some kind of outfit, that it's a boy's life jacket with the swim shorts. But they're going to get that if you just do boys life jacket, swim shorts. Okay, and then the swimming trunks, summer beach lake, water kid play. The other thing you're going to want to do, Brittany, is upper and lower case on swimming trunks, summer, water kid play. You did it on boys life, but you didn't do it on your descriptive adjectives, and that is better than having that all lowercase. The big thing I noticed on this listing is you're missing the brand. And the brand on this is Speedo, if I remember correctly. Hang on a second. Let me just double check that, make sure I'm right. And I'm sure it was just an oversight on your part and you didn't realize it. But what's going to sell this is that it's Speedo. Okay? Oops. Yeah. So see, I'm just showing on the screen. It's Speedo. You want to absolutely put that in the title.
Somebody's saying that it's black. So I just want to, can somebody in the chat confirm that they are seeing what's on the screen?
Can you see the screen, you guys? Oh, it is black. Hang on a second. Let me just screen share again. So maybe that's it. Sorry, you guys. Probably because I wiggled it around. Let me come back. Sorry about that. Nope. Nope. It went away. Come on. Come on, Google Plus. Come back. Come back. Hang on a second.
And it said it's back on now where they can see.
Okay. Thank you for saying that, you guys. So you're seeing me. What I want to do is get the swim trunks back. So hang on a second. Let's see what we can do about this. There we go. And see if we can get it back. And nope, it's not pulling up my swim trunks. Let's see. I'm going to put you up, Katrina. See if I can get my screen to work.
Okay.
There we go. So, oh, I got to get it back. Hang on a second. So the big thing was the brand. The brand is what's going to sell that. It's the Speedo swim trunks, and that's what you want to be pulling up. So instead of Boys Life Jacket swimsuit, you want to be leading with Speedo, or Boys Life Jacket Speedo, or Speedo Boys Life Jacket. By missing out on the brand name, you really, really hurt yourself in any kind of search. So you want to absolutely make sure that you do that. Okay? So that would be my critique on that one. So always double check when you are doing a listing like that. For anything that's a brand, like for instance, we just did the Yves Saint Laurent sewing pattern that was also a Vogue sewing pattern. Always make sure that you've got the brand name up in there, that you haven't put so many keywords in like the life jacket, that it's boys, that you forget. Okay? So that's that. And let's just go back. I want to go back and see if I can get it. There we go. So it would be Speedo Boys Life Jacket. And the other thing I noticed, Brittany, on the life jackets, a lot of times they're also listed as a vest. Now this one, because it's zipped up on the back, it's a life jacket that's a shirt. It's good that you're doing Boys Life Jacket with swim shorts, but be sure to get the brand in there, because that's what's going to really help you sell that. Okay, so that was my note on that one for the title. Yay! Okay, so the next one up is an egg holder, and this is Anne Mary's. So let me pull that up, and this is a fun one. I really liked looking at this one. This is cute. So this is a ceramic duck holder for boiled eggs, or an egg cup. And we're going to hop over and take a look at this one. There we go. Now, so what Anne Mary's calling this is 8 ceramic duck holders for boiled eggs. And like we learned previously with the life jacket, you want to go upper and lower case. So boiled, the B in boiled should be capped. The other thing is, rarely in lots, and this is lots of anything, DVDs, CDs, clothing, anything, rarely is it wise to lead with the number, because rarely will people be searching for 8 egg cups or egg holders. Rather, they're going to be searching for egg holders. So that's what you want to be listing, you want to be starting your listing with. So with this one, duck egg holders, if you go on eBay and search duck egg holders, it doesn't get grabbed by search. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's see if I can do this, if it'll show me. So let's go on eBay. Let's see if I can do a live search. Okay. And let's see if we can do this. Nope, it doesn't want to do it. Okay, so I'll explain it to you. So what you're doing on eBay is you go in and you start typing your keywords. So you type egg holders, you type cup holders, you type duck egg holders, duck egg cups, and look in the search bar and see what eBay grabs or what they start filling in for you. I've got a YouTube on this, on YouTube, so just Google Kathy Terrill YouTube. It'll be the YouTube channel that this video shows up on. And also, if you just Google writing great eBay titles or writing eBay titles YouTube, it'll pop up on my YouTube. And I actually do the search live and show you how to do that. But if you start typing in duck egg cups, it doesn't pre-fill. And I tried duck egg holders. Again, it doesn't pre-fill. But if you type in egg cups or egg holders, it does pre-fill, which means eBay starts populating it, the search for you, because they're trying to help you. So what that tells you as a seller, that's a common search, that people are coming in and looking for that. So you want to do that. So on this item, let me see if it'll take me back to my duck screen. I've got to pull it up again. So with the duck egg holders, rather than starting it with 8 ceramic duck egg holders, you want to start it with egg holders and then 8 ceramic ducks. You're going to get a better search result starting with what it is, because then you're going to be able to get people that are looking for duck, for duck holders. So start with egg holders, 8 ceramic duck. You also want to put egg cups, because egg holders and egg cups are both searchable terms on eBay. And then for boiled eggs or boiled eggs. And you're going to get a better search result both on eBay and on Google. Okay, so that was the egg holders. The next one is Brandy Faulkner's. And Brandy, are you on deck? I'm looking through. We got Kimberly, Keith. Hi, everybody. Melinda, Kathleen, yay, Glenda, lots of folks. Okay, good. So the next step is going to be Brandy, and her leather bag, which I'm glad, because bags are big sellers on eBay. So this is great. She did a good job with her listing, but there's some fun stuff in here that we can work on. So let's pull this up. There we go. So this is a sack leather bag. Her lead words are correct if you search the sack, and it is one of those words that you do cap. Normally you go upper and lower case, but it's the way the brand does their name is capped, S-A-K. So if you do this, the sack, if you search it, the one it started populating with, Brandy, was the sack leather handbag. So rather than do cow leather, I know this is a cow leather bag, you're going to get a better search result with the sack leather handbag. And then if you want cow leather and then black hobo. So the sack leather handbag, and then I would do black hobo. And again, I think it's good purse magnetic closure, silver pebble. So just to change up on your keywords at the beginning is going to get you better search results on that. Okay? And the sack is a very common search. There's a lot of sack bags. So getting that cow out, I think, is going to help you a lot with the search results that you're getting. Okay? So always when you're doing these, especially if it's a common thing like Coach purse, sack purse, Nike sneakers, anything like that, is always do the search and see how it starts to populate. They may indeed be Nike blue sneakers, but Nike sneakers is going to get you a better search. So Nike sneakers and then blue, Nike sneakers and then red is going to help you to get more people to be looking. Because people just come on and they start typing in Nike sneakers you know, the size. They may not be necessarily searching the color right away. They just sort of want to see what's available in their size. So always start typing in the search and see what eBay offers you. So the last one is a pair of boots. And these are from Sheila. So hang on just a second. We'll get the...
Sheila is not able to get in or on YouTube or Hangout. So she said she's going to watch the replay. And perfect. Kimberly also added one listing in the group.
Okay. So I'm going to get through this because Kimberly, I need to look at them for a couple minutes before just pulling them up. So I'm going to get to this, and the next time we do titles, you will be at the head of the list. Okay? So let me get this up. Oop. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Hey, Kathy Keith. So this is Sheila's boots. And these are Duluth Trading Company women's boots, 8.5 boots, brown leather. Really good title, Sheila. Really a good job on this. This is Sheila Phelps Casey's boots. What I would do is, when I started searching, Duluth Trading Company absolutely pre-filled, so that's really good. And Duluth Trading Company women's also pre-filled. So the beginning order on these is good. However, I would then do boots. So I would do Duluth Trading Company women's boots because people search women's boots, and then do the size. Again, it's knitsy, but you've got 100% positive feedback. And I think that'll help you with that, because the women's boots is going to be a better search than doing the size first. But otherwise, you did great on this. Absolutely Duluth Trading Company women's boots. And then I would do size 8.5. And for those of you watching, notice that she did 8.5 and not 8.5. The decimals are always better. So if it's 8 1/4, 8.25. I'm thinking of measurements, not necessarily shoes. If it's 8.5, 8.5. 9.5, 9.5 is always going to be better for you. Okay? Yay! So any questions on that? The order of your keywords matter. Usually leading with the brand is smart. Usually leading with numbers is not smart. Again, you always want to search on eBay because, again, the number might be the search for your item, but usually not. Usually you want to lead with the brand and then the number later on. And if it's a large amount, like let's say it's 20 DVDs or a lot of children's clothing, children's clothing, size, 4T, lot, 20 pieces. Okay, that's going to help you with search better. Okay, any questions? We're doing good? Okay, so lost sound, everybody hear us? What happened? Did anybody else lose the feed? I'm just looking through this, see how we're doing.
I'm not even seeing the chat.
Oh, okay. When you look at the screen, you look to the left. Katrina, do you see the blue Q&A button?
Yeah, it was working, but it stopped right after Susan asked if she was in the chat.
Okay, so I'm just scrolling down. Yep, I see Susan. Good. I apologize for all the bugs. We got through a lot of listings, so that's really helpful. And again, always start typing in on eBay. Type what you're looking for and watch how eBay pre-fills it. You always want to be leading with your most important keywords, and upper and lower case is always going to be the best choice when you're typing items in. Always think of other words that the item could be called. For instance, with the egg holders, and that was a Canadian listing. In Canada, it might be holders. In the United States, egg cups is a more common usage. So always keep an eye on that, okay? Oh, you're welcome. Yay. Good, you guys. So this is the first one, and Katrina and I are going to brush up on how to do the Q&A chat. I do apologize for that. And again, the feed was going in and out, but for our first time out, I think we did a great job. Yay. And we'll do this again. So thank you, everybody, for joining. As soon as I see it uploaded to the YouTube channel, I will post the link on my Facebook business page and also on in eBay stores and eBay Basics, so you'll be able to find it there. Thank you, everybody, so much for joining us. This has been great. I learned a lot. I'm going to switch over to Katrina so she can say goodbye. Are you there?
Right.
Good. So we'll both say goodbye. Thank you so much for joining, everybody. It took you a minute to figure out too. Great. I'm so glad. And we'll see you next month. Bye-bye.